What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald Alfred, representing the beautiful, hot, and sunny San Antonio, Texas. And if you're looking for how do I create some value, how do I put out more valuable content, if a lot of these gurus and internet marketers tell you, just put out some content. Put out some content of value and some valuable content, and they don't actually give you too much information about what this value is. So, if you're looking for how do I create value and give value back to the market, then keep watching. Now, guys, I could actually start off with something like this, where they do the pyramid triangle, talking about some hoopla, and you need to do the 5 steps to this. Look, man, I don't know nothing about that. I don't teach like that. I don't understand that. I didn't like school for a reason, and that's definitely one of them. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes, the nitty gritty, the real deal. This is Jim Rohn. Rest in peace to Jim Rohn. He was definitely one of the most influential speakers and just innovative people of our time. And Jim Rohn said this: success is not to be pursued. It is attracted by the person that you become. Because I know that by now you've heard or seen that success is not a destination. It is a journey. You actually have to get to success. Success is the whole shabazz. It's not a certain spot that you're going to. It's the whole journey. So when you're looking to create more value, you have to understand how to do that. And you have to understand what value is. And we do not get paid by time. We get paid by the value in which we bring to the marketplace. Now, when I say we do not get paid by time, I don't mean just the we is in the sense of network marketers, multi-level marketers, affiliate marketers, direct sales. I'm talking about everybody. So when you see people that work at McDonald's and they get mad that they're only getting paid $7.50, that's because their value is only $7.50 because they are easily replaceable. How would you feel if somebody told you that you were only valued at $7.50 and that you as a person were easily replaceable? It wouldn't make you feel right? You'd start getting a little upset like these workers, and then next thing you know, we have a huge issue on our hands, guys. That's because the value that we bring to the market is what sets us apart from everybody else. So when you actually wonder why football players and basketball players, sorry, house phone, business line going off. Um, let's see if I can quiet that down for us real quick. Alright, sorry about that, guys. But I'm just let you know it's real, man. You always get calls, always get to make this money. But where was I? Oh yeah. The value. When you see basketball players, baseball players, why they get paid so much is because they bring so much value to the actual market. Why do they bring a lot of value? Because they work their tails off to entertain you and I. They do things that you and I only dream of. That's why we watch from the bleachers and the couches instead of being out there on the fields and the courts, because that's not what we do. You and I have other talents and other ways of bringing value to the market. The craziest thing is we don't know how to bring that value out. That's why I'm here right now. Because in order to become more valuable, we must first work on ourselves, because it's us who entails and beholds all of the value. We learn from experiences. Our experiences enable us to give out value. See, it goes from great experiences like I can tell you many different times where someone of my stature has done things that they wouldn't expect a big black guy with dreads to actually do, and that would be a great success. And I can share that, and that can inspire you. Or you can go through something like this kid, and you have a negative experience, but that's something of value that you can share. Whether or not people can learn from it, your experience, they can learn. They might be able to take some educational value, like don't say these certain things, or they could have just gotten the entertainment value of laughing at you and getting a great LOL at your expense. Also, a good way of giving back value is learning from other people's experiences. See, this is a great quote right here. Some people learn from their mistakes. Others avoid making mistakes by learning from the mistakes of others. And see, I like to watch a show called Ridiculousness. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen it. It's a show on MTV by Rob from Rob and Big. And it's just about a whole bunch of people doing a whole bunch of ridiculousness, like driving your tow truck, not driving a tow truck, driving your monster truck over tons of people, or just a whole bunch of crazy stuff that you wouldn't normally do. But these are thoughts that I always think that I wouldn't do. But after watching these guys do so many of these crazy stunts and antics, I've learned that I'm definitely not going to do that. Like, I would never think to stand between two cars, on top of two cars, like this. Like there's a car right here and a car right here, and then put a firecracker and let it go up and see what it does. No, because I already think that's a bad idea. But actually, after visually watching it, I now learned from that poor guy's experience what not to do. But learning from others' experiences doesn't just have to be about their mistakes. We also learn from other people's disciplines. Like, you might have a parent or grandparent that works hard. They go to work 70 hours a week. They put in that hard time just for to make sure that you're okay. You learn from these disciplines. Here's a great discipline right here that Bruce Lee said. Well, he's a great disciplinarian. He's very disciplined. And here's a great quote from him. Do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. See, because life sometimes will be difficult. For the rest of the time, life is actually pretty good. We make it tougher than it is. But for those difficult times, it's not to pray that they're easier. It's pray for the strength to endure them. That is such a mind-blowing statement, guys. Read that. Take a screen capture of that. Post it on your phone, on your Facebook. That's a mantra to live by. But not only do we live by learn from other people's experiences and use that to give back value to the marketplace and the community, but also we learn from listening. See, like right now you're listening to me and you're learning value. You know, you get me? Like by now you should understand what I'm talking about. It's like, so it's best to go on ahead, man. Take this advice and erase the garbage out of your life. Stop watching those garbage shows on TV that's doing nothing but gossiping and all that. Stop listening to garbage on the radio that's not getting you to where you want to be. Cut it out of your life. Stop hanging around naysayers and gossipers who are not getting you to that proper spot that you're trying to get to in life. Listen to what they're saying. Is what they're saying matching the image that you behold in your head? If not, they've got to go. Because if they don't go, that image that you hold in your head will go, and it will be transformed into something that you didn't want. Not only that you didn't want, that you didn't even create, and you didn't have a choice to create. Well, you did have a choice, but you let your mind run on autopilot, so it automatically took what it heard and what it absorbed and made that into your new self-image, which isn't what the best that you can be is. Sorry guys, I've been rambling off to you, but I want to make sure that I get you the points that you need to get, that you can learn how to give value back, because there's a huge list of people who are giving out no value. I was gonna say some other words, but they're giving out no value. So if I can just give you that type of insight to how you can produce great value and put out better content for not only our niche, but just to put out better examples for marketing in general, I've done my job. So I'm just really trying to push this point through. And before I move to the next slide, let me get a quick sip of water. Now, last but not least, is something that everybody who's had any sort of success has told you to do, and that a lot of you haven't done, and you really get irritated with it. But I'm going to tell you it again, guys, and that's read. Read as much as you possibly can. These are some books that was told that I was actually told to read by a mentor of mine. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to read all of these books. Have I read all of them yet? No, I haven't. I've only read about 4 so far, but I've just actually gotten this list recently. So that shows you where I'm at. Bang, bang, bang. But you can see behind me, I have a library. It's all about reading. If you want to take your life to the next level, you really have to read. Because there used to be an old phrase that they would say about black people, man. If you want to hide something from an N-word, put it in a book. So why do you think they would say that? Because a lot of ignorant people do not read. Stop being ignorant. Unplug from the matrix. Read one of these books. Not just one of them. Read all of these books, and read as much as you can. Not only read as much as you can, but take notes. Take great notes. Keep a journal. Keep a journal filled with notes that you've read from these books. Also, put your personal experiences that you've learned from, and the experiences that you've learned from others. Use that in your journal, and not only build a library of great books like what you see in front of you, but also a library of journals of past experiences. I actually have a journal right here that I'm reading some of my notes off of, and this is just one of them. Show you. I don't know if you can get that fully in the camera. And then also that's my little one. And then I also have my big 5-star one too as well. And, these are just 2 of them. I actually have a couple, but these are my newest ones that I'm currently trying to fill up. But guys, it's all about expanding your mind and expanding yourself. Oh man. Expand to better your brand. Boom. I should trademark that. I just thought of it. I just thought of it. Expand to better your brand. That's how you give more value. That's how you can create value right there. Oh man, that was a good one. Before I end it, since we started off with Jim Rohn, I want to end it with Jim Rohn. We asked the question, how do you create more value? How do you bring more value to the market? The answer is work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That is the key. Run this back a few times, learn from it, make sure that you take some notes, guys. And by now I definitely know that you understand what you can do today, right after this video ends, to start implementing and creating value and bringing out more value to the marketplace. If you guys enjoy this and you want to learn more and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me, guys, to your Google Plus circles. I'm on Google Plus a lot. Just putting out great value, giving out motivation, giving out blog posts, giving out these videos, just trying to bring more value to the marketplace, because we have so many guys who are just spamming it up and putting out some bull and misleading and misguiding a lot of people who want to really find the beauty in this business. So add me to your Google Plus, guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Add me on Facebook. All the links are down below, so you don't have to look me up. You can just click the links down below. You guys So glad you came and seen me. Make sure you come and see me again. Have a blessed one, and I'll see you on the beaches of the world.